This is MC Tier's top 100 list, the most competitive and respected ranking in the entire Minecraft PvP community. And the truth is, not one, not two, but over 20 players on this list are here because they cheated, alted, or were boosted to the top. Yeah, 20. For context, hello everyone, I'm Malakin, and I've been involved in the cheating community since 2022. From private clients to marketing teams for some of the biggest cheat developers in Minecraft. Trust me when I say, I've seen everything. You can call this an exposed video if you want, but honestly, I see it more as an eye-opener. Because every time I upload a video, I get flooded with comments saying I'm destroying the community by promoting cheats in a funny or entertaining way, while the same people defending the community are actively protecting cheaters behind the scenes. Top players boosting each other, friends covering for each other, admins ignoring obvious evidence because of popularity. And the best example of this is Marlow. Marlow recently got exposed for cheating and manipulating the community for years, and honestly, people celebrated when it finally happened, but nobody stopped to ask the more important question. How did it take 6 years to catch somebody who used a voice changer, used blatant silence swaps in some of the biggest PvP montages on YouTube, and constantly avoided screen shares? Seriously, think about that. If someone could get away with that for 6 entire years, what do you think is happening inside private friend groups? How much boosting is happening? How much alting? How many people are protected because they know the right people? If Marlow only got exposed now, then corruption in this community is obviously way deeper than people want to admit. And that brings me to my main point. People constantly tell me I'm ruining the PvP scene because I openly talk about cheats. But the reality is that people leading the scene are already cheating themselves. I can't directly name most of them because some of them are literally my customers, but Dream is probably the easiest public example. Time and time again, Dream has shown the community that he simply cannot be trusted. From the speedrun scandal to cheating accusations in Minecraft parkour and PvP, and now he owns an entire tier list that's supposed to represent competitive integrity and moving forward. So let me ask you this, if cheating is supposedly treated so seriously, how did one cheater control the scene for 6 years? And now another controversial figure is leading the community forward. At some point, you have to accept reality. Cheating in this community is treated as seriously as jaywalking. People pretend to care publicly, but behind the scenes, nobody actually wants to stop it. And if that's the case, why wouldn't people cheat? So then the question becomes, how do you actually get into cheating? How do you avoid getting caught? And what clients are even worth using? Well, first, you need to understand the different types of clients. You have ghost clients, blatant clients, injection clients, mod-based clients, and every type has a different risk depending on how you play it. For beginners, something like Prestige Client is probably the safest place to start because it's affordable, beginner-friendly, and simple to set up. You also have to choose between Inject and Mod versions. Personally, if your main concern is safety, Inject is the smarter option, but if you want more features and modules, the Mod version gives you a lot more freedom. And trust me, there are a lot of modules. Way too many to fully explain in one video. So if you actually want a detailed breakdown of everything, then check the other videos on the channel because I go in way more depth there. What makes Prestige especially beginner friendly is its support system. Things like automatic hardware ID reset systems, public configs, setup tutorials, and actual support staff. They all make it way easier for newer players to get started without instantly exposing themselves. Obviously, there are other clients out there, but right now Prestige is probably one of the most user-friendly options. And honestly, there's probably never been a better time to start cheating than now. The consequences are weak, detection methods are inconsistent, and some of the people running the competitive scene are already known cheaters themselves. When top players are cheating, boosting, protecting each other, legit players are automatically at a disadvantage. So at that point, you have two options: adapt to the meta or get left behind. I would link below.